through the project together with our teams. I hope it has been a good experience for you, or you have been learning something, because from there we wanted to help you guys also skill up by doing a hackathon. So this hackathon will be done individually just to gauge your skills and to be able to see how you implement machine learning algorithms. And then we can also see the gap areas that you are having, and we'll be able now to maybe work towards helping you guys solve or learn how you can be able to work around those issues or those machine learning problems or the blockers you might have, and skill up now towards being experts in running hackathons or doing hackathons. So just to confirm, Alex, if you're okay with recording.
Very okay on the side.
Okay, so I'll take you guys through the project team hack. So I'll just share the document, which will entail how the hack will go. So as mentioned, the hack will be individually based. So again, in the spirit of getting teams equipped with hands-on data skills, we have come together and initiated a future maker program, datathon. So this is an exciting opportunity that you can put your a month effort in. So I'll explain the duration, but it's generally a month of going through the data sets that will be provided, getting to learn about the business that will and the problem that you can derive, and then finally doing the code bits and doing a presentation. So just for context, we will have one main hackathon that will capture all the required skills for data scientists. That is from data cleaning to data preparation to feature engineering and machine learning, and finally presentation. So this hackathon is beginner friendly and it's meant to help you gauge your technical skills. So alongside having the technical skills, we'll also have you do a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation, just to see how you will communicate those insights to a business or a stakeholder. So I know that sounds exciting, and I hope you guys are also excited for it, because it will bring up a lot of growth in you, because you'll get to learn where you have your gaps, your skill gaps are at, and you'll be able to improve on them. So the project timeline will be for you, just you can be able to derive your own structure, but based on the analysis of how a project can run in a month without stressing you, or you can be able to continue with your schoolwork and still do the project. For business understanding and developing a problem statement, you can do it from the 30th. We can launch it from the 30th of May to the 1st of June. And then you can do data preparation and visualizations, which can run from the 2nd to the 10th. And then around this, we can be able to bring in someone who is skilled at doing Power BI, who can also give you some skills other than doing much closely with Seaborn. We can have someone explain how you can do some visuals with Power BI. So that's a session you can be able to run. And then machine learning, you can you can go through it from the 13th to the 17th of June. And then developing a PowerPoint presentation, you can do it from the 20th to the 23rd. And then finally, we'll have like 10 minutes for a presentation, like a session like today. For those who will take part in this datathon, you'll have 10 minutes maximum to present your solutions. So we'll meet on the 24th of June again, and you'll be able to share how you're able to go about your project and a solution that you derived from it. And then we'll be able to also check on your code bit at the back end, and the winner will be announced on 30th. So it's a month-long work of on the project, and the deliverables will be a collab or a Jupyter notebook of where you have coded the work, and a PowerPoint presentation that you're going to share with us, or present it during our webinar next time. So we'll go through all the metrics and pass it through the platform where it was derived, and then we'll get to select the winners, which the first winner will get around $50, and the second one around $30, and it will be a fair competition, and each individual is required to indicate their name here when they're taking part in the hackathon, and the collab link and the presentation link by the time you're going to do your presentations. So up to that, do we have any question? Are we good, Furaha, Asante, Abdallah, and Justin? Or do you have a question?
Sorry, I think I just missed the first part of introduction. I was kicked out of the meeting. I just met you were talking about skills like the hackathon is beginner friendly.
Okay, so the hackathon it will be based on an individual effort. So each person, part of the Future Makers project team, will get an opportunity to take part in the hackathon. So it's individual based. You're not working in a team. Yes, that was the first bit context around it. Yes, Furaha.
Okay, thank you. So my question is, do we have maybe a specific project we're working on? And I think I haven't heard about that.
Yes, this is the project here. It's a whole template. So once we launch the challenge, we'll share the documents with everyone in the project team and the recording, and you'll get access to the project so that all of you can start in unison.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
think from my side, are we able to open the challenge link now and have a look at it too to see what it covers? Is it in a particular industry and what does it look like?
Okay, I can share it, but yeah, I wanted for context for everyone to have the same opportunity to open, but I can just share how it looks like.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. If I get interested, I might do it myself too so I can win.
Yeah, so the data is here. So there's a train set and a test set that you'll work with, and then the project itself is under this document. So it will be a finance loan prediction challenge, and the project description is just along the lines of finance and credit scoring. So um, just to give the main objective being build a model to predict the loan interest category, which is either 1, 2, or 3, that will be assigned to each loan. So this project is generally from the finance side, and it's more on loan interest rate prediction, and it's a classification kind of problem. It's beginner friendly. Yes, it will be very beginner friendly. I don't know if I should give more context on that, Alex. Oh, sorry, I didn't open the other tab. Yes, let me just like what specific details can I share about the project? I'm trying to avoid mentioning the algorithms and any other aspects that
Hmm.
can distort the project. Yes, but this is how the project looks like. You'll have a description that will guide you to the variables you're using, and the objective is already set out for you. So the thing is just for you to download the data set and be able to do classification, which is more like multi-classification. And from that, you'll be able to give us the scores that you come up with depending on the metrics that you select, and we'll give you the results afterwards. We'll run them through, and we'll be able to tell you how your solution performed. So that's the main goal.
Awesome, awesome. No, I think this is good information, and I want to correct some people. I am a future maker, so I have a I can participate in competitions too. I like to win. Farah says I should not participate.
Yeah,
That's
for you, we are going to nullify your project, but it's good. Yes, it's good you showed effort.
oh wow, that's serious. Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. It looks like the folks on the call, all of you have played with machine learning before. Is this correct? Is there anybody on the call who has not played with machine learning algorithms before? Feel free to unmute your mic and let us know. Asante, Abdallah, Justin, Farah. Or said differently, can you let us know one or two machine learning algorithms that you have used before?
Hello guys,
I can hear you.
you can hear me, okay? So from my perspective, I would like to say that this 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 data set, I mean this challenge is about financial issues, right?
Yes.
Uh, and my point of focus in data science, I mean in in doing this machine learning is basically mainly in health issues. So I think I'll have a hard time in doing those feature selection and something like that. So I think it will be good to watch from outside, so to gain some experience in financial issues. That's from my side.
Got you. Yes. The interesting thing though is because this is entry level, the domain expertise
Uh-huh.
is not very high that is needed. And so if you are familiar with understanding data in an Excel sheet and you are familiar with writing a little bit of Python and you are familiar with
Mhm.
using any algorithms, you will be able to participate in this hackathon. When there is domain specific question on finance, you can ask us and we can explain. Basically, if there's any question about like how do banks work and how do they give credit and things like that, we are happy to explain that domain expertise.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Yes, and maybe to add on, it's very open research on. You can just research like how maybe banks work and do the loan prediction. You can get most context even from online platforms. Yes, so under business understanding, you tend to do a lot of research online so that you understand like how the business is doing or working, and then you understand the problem statement. So I would also request, other than speaking to an expert, you can also do some online research.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. But that's a great point. I'm glad you asked it so we can answer it on the video. So people who specialize in healthcare and agric should not be worried about doing this. Still participate. It will still meet the objective of giving you something to play with on machine learning side and helping us also learn where people have issues. Thank you, Abdallah. Anything from Asante or Faraha? Okay, sounds like no. So Rose, earlier you mentioned this is a individual challenge. How much help should people be able to give to their teammates and other feature makers who ask them for help?
I believe they can, oh sorry, I believe they can be able to ask questions as long as that nobody is, mostly I think the best thing would for them to be able to research the work so that they're able to learn how to learn on their own. So, but to prevent like people from getting code from online and maybe asking experts to code for them, you'll just ask them, oh, sorry, we'll just ask them to be authentic and also just try their best to learn how to learn on their own, but they can do some research online and ask for some guidance from people they know who might have knowledge, but not do the work for them. Yes.
Yes, I would love to say that we are all one big family here, let's not be ruthless competitors. I know there is a prize money here. Some of you are motivated by technical challenge. Others are interested in the prize money. I want to win it too. But let's still be open to helping others to explain different things, please. Right? Don't give them the answer and they copy exactly what you do. But if someone asks, "Oh, I'm struggling with Excel. How do I clean the data?" Be open to explaining it or showing them a YouTube video where it's explained. So that way we can grow together. This is a group learning space. I don't need everybody to fight individually, Or if somebody asks, this is this algorithm that I want to try. What do you think? Be open to just helping out a little bit, or at least pointing people to some YouTube videos. Um, right, and that along those same lines, please feel free to invite others to participate as well. In the end, after we learn about people's different skills, we would want to bring those people together and to work on more projects like this. So if only you compete and only you win, it's not useful because only you can work on bigger projects. So it's a good incentive for you to invite others that are very technical. If you know other technical people, please invite them and let's all work on this together. It will work. It will be better for all of us when there are more people working on this project. Asante, you raised your hand. You can ask your question with voice or on the chat.
Hello.
Yes.
One of the thing, if one of the criteria for a good performance or winning is, does time play a part in it? I mean, it's hard to pass this question.
So you're asking about deadlines for the project?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, we gave it a month from the presentation I shared. We have distributed how to work on the project for a month. So let me just share again the document, but it's from, access will be given from, we can even do it today. I set the time from 30th, so when you start working on it on a weekday, from 30th to the 24th of June.
Okay. Yeah, it would be perfect if you can share
Essentially,
the screen with the timeline so we see again where you broke it down into week by week milestones.
So I'll share the document with you, but you'll be able to see how you can distribute your time. But as long as the 24th you're ready to present your solution, that will be good. But these timings will just set so that it can comprise of the weekends and also the, you just work during the weekdays so that you can also have like some time with your family and all. So yeah, that's how it was distributed. But again, you can be able to plan yourself and strategize how you can go about it. But by 24th is when you do the presentation.
So what I'm seeing here is that the first week you do some research on business to understand finance, and then the second week you should open the data and do some preparation, some cleaning, and some visualization. And if it's possible, it looks like David might be able to give a small workshop on Power BI. So you guys can join the workshop and ask questions. And machine learning, you start to write your code after that. Of course, some of you can start before if you want, but at least by this point, you should have started writing your code. And then by the week afterwards, you should create your PowerPoint. You see, there's so much time given because we know you people have different things going on from classes to work to family. So we give a lot of time. And then on the 24th, you can then present. In addition to this, I think if there is a big project WhatsApp group or so, people can ask questions from time to time. That might be something we can think about, Rose. Maybe like a big project team WhatsApp group. Would that be helpful for people to ask questions?
I believe it can be. So we'll just maybe create and share link for those interested. They can join in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like a nice 20-minute video. So we'll share this with everybody and so they can participate. I know we had Kondwani just joined and Furaha, or rather, Betty, you raised your hand. What's your question?
Okay, I was asking, I think you've mentioned something about inviting other people to actually participate. So I was wondering, are you talking about feature makers or you're talking about non-feature makers or it's just feature makers?
Just feature makers mainly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the people on project team, agri,
Mm-hmm.
finance, and healthcare mainly. And then if you
Mm-hmm.
have some new feature makers in your cohort in Kenya, and they're interested in getting their hands dirty, you can tell them about it.
Okay. Oh yeah. I think I can pass the information to our cohort. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we close, do you believe people in Tanzania will win?
Yes, I do.
That's a confident yes. Although you might be in Rwanda now, haven't you moved?
No, I'm still in Rwanda. We like we done with the first year of my master's, so currently I'm looking for an internship. So yeah, I have time.
Okay, well, we'll see what the competition is like from Rwanda and Tanzania. Sounds good. But the other people here, I think, are also ready to win. So it's all good. Rose, thank you very much. Is there more information to add, or this is it?
No, I'm just excited and I hope you guys are also ready to learn. And yeah, looking forward to seeing your solutions.
Awesome. Thank you very
Yes.
much.